Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Sunday, July 31st, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 360 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Milwaukee Brewers vs Boston Red Sox. Our team pick is Milwaukee. Milwaukee was teetering between first and second place in the National League Central for most of the first half, but the Brewers have been able to take control of proceedings since the All-Star break. They took 3 out of 4 against Colorado last weekend before sweeping a 2-game series against Minnesota. Milwaukee added a 4-1 victory at Boston on Friday night to get to 12 games above the .500 mark. The Brewers are sitting atop the NL Central, leading St. Louis by 3 games in the standings. It appears to be a 2-team race, as Chicago is 14.5 games back in third place. Boston was an up-and-down team during the first half of the season. The Red Sox were 11 games above the .500 mark on June 26, but they proceeded to lose 14 of their final 20 games prior to the All-Star break. Their poor form has carried over into the start of the second half, as they have dropped 6 of their first 8 games. They were swept by Toronto last weekend before losing 2 out of 3 against Cleveland. Boston is now in last place in the competitive AL East, but it is just 3.5 games back of the final AL wildcard spot. These teams are trending in completely opposite directions, so I will gladly back Milwaukee on Sunday afternoon. The Brewers have won 6 of their last 7 games, and they have also won 5 of their last 6 games at Fenway Park. Boston has been struggling since before the All-Star break, going 3-12 in its last 15 contests. The Red Sox have fallen apart defensively, and their hitting is not what it once was. They are also without one of their best hitters due to Devers' stint on the injured list. I expect Milwaukee to remain in good form to wrap up this series. Our total pick is over 9.5 runs. St. Louis Cardinals vs Washington Nationals. Our team pick is St. Louis won their second straight after losing 3 of 4 as they took the opening game of the series with the Nationals Friday night. The Cardinals entered Saturday second in the NL Central, 3 games behind the Brewers for the top spot. In the NL wild card race, St. Louis was tied with Philadelphia for the final wild card spot. On Friday night, St. Louis got 2 hits from Andrew Knizer, run, while Nolan Gorman, his 11th, and Lars Nootbaar, his 5th, each went deep in the contest. Miles McCollough, 8-8, earned the win on the mound as he threw 7 innings, allowing 2 runs on 6 hits with 1 walk and 4 strikeouts. Washington suffered their second straight loss as they were beaten in the opening game of this series at home. The Nationals own the league's worst record at 34-67 and entered Saturday 29 games behind the Mets for the top spot in the division. They were a distant 19.5 games behind the Cardinals and Phillies for the final NL wildcard spot. On Friday night, Washington finished with 8 hits with Josh Bell, run, RBI, the lone player with 2 in the contest. The Nationals were 0 for 9 with runners in scoring position in the game as both runs were scored on sacrifice flies. Anibal Sanchez, 0-3, took the loss on the mound as he allowed 6 runs on 6 hits with 4 walks and 2 strikeouts over 5.2 innings of work. Washington is the worst team in the majors, which is saying something considering how bereft of talent Oakland is and how the Reds started the year 3-22. The Nationals are going to be sellers at the deadline, but the question is, who will be left standing when all is said and done? Palante hasn't been great, but he's been at least a guy that can eat some innings while keeping the Cardinals in the game. We've seen Washington sputter to put runs on the board this season, and it's tough to see them suddenly generating capable offensive numbers given the fact that some of these guys are likely to be gone in the next couple of days. St. Louis is battling for playoff position and they have to beat the teams like Washington. Look for the Cardinals to get the win on getaway day here to take the series. Our total pick is under the total, and here is why. St. Louis has yet to announce the official starter for this matchup Sunday, but early reports suggest a bullpen game and Andre Palante taking the mound. He allowed 3 runs over 4 innings last Tuesday, taking a no decision in the Cardinals' loss to the Blue Jays. Toronto boasts one of the best lineups in the majors, so it was not the biggest disappointment that he gave up 3 runs. He comes into this matchup with the Nationals carrying a 3.53 ERA, 1.47 WHIP, and a 51-26 KBB ratio over 74 innings of work. The Nats are a far cry from what the Jays are, so Pallante should be able to navigate through their soft lineup with no issue and deliver 5 strong innings. Arizona Diamondbacks vs Atlanta Braves. Our team pick is Arizona Diamondbacks plus 1.5 runs. The Arizona Diamondbacks are 4th in the NL West, 22 games out of first place. Their record may not look impressive on the surface, but they are just 8 wins away from surpassing last season's win total with 63 games left to play. The Braves entered Saturday's action second in the NL East, 3 games behind the Mets, but they do have a lead of 4 games for the highest wild card position. The offense is second in MLB with 155 home runs, 4th scoring 4.7 runs per game. Austin Riley leads the club with 29 home runs and 67 RBI, followed by Matt Olson with 20 home runs and 66 RBI. The Braves are the better team here, but the Diamondbacks have strong puncher's chance to pull off an upset here, especially when considering they are a plus 200 underdog. The Diamondbacks are second in MLB scoring 5.8 runs per game over their last 10 contests and will be starting Merrill Kelly, who has a 4-0 record and 1.57 ERA in the month of July. Atlanta will counter with Fried, who is 3-1 with a 2.61 ERA in the month. This game should be tight, and with the Diamondbacks possibly getting one more at-bat than Atlanta due to being the road team, I like Arizona, especially at this price. Our total pick is under 8. Arizona is 28th in team batting average at .226. The Diamondbacks are 23rd in on-base percentage at .306 and improved to 17th in slugging percentage with .388. Arizona has scored the 19th most runs with 424. Christian Walker has 23 home runs and 52 RBI to lead Arizona in both, while Dalton Varsho is second in home runs with 13 and RBI with 47. Arizona has 5 players with 31 RBI or more. The Diamondbacks have hit 153 doubles, 18 in triples and 113 home runs in 99 games. The Atlanta Braves are in the top 9 of 4 major categories for pitching. Atlanta is 5th in batting average allowed at .232, 6th in team ERA at 3.65, 7th in quality starts with 43, and 9th in WHIP at 1.23. Kyle Wright is the leader in victories for Atlanta with 13 and Charlie Morton is the leader in strikeouts with 126. Max Fried gets the nod on the mound Sunday for Atlanta. This season the left-hander is 10-3 with an ERA of 2.73 and 117 strikeouts. This matchup on Sunday will be characterized by 2 pitchers with very solid ERAs. Arizona starter Merrill Kelly has an ERA OF and NBSP 3.04, while Atlanta starting pitcher Max Fried has an ERA of 2.73. The total has finished under in 8 of the last 11 games that Arizona has played in Atlanta, as well as in 4 of the last 5 games that the Diamondbacks have played on the road. Atlanta has seen the total finish under in each of the last 4 against a team from the National League West.